Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Real quick, I want to say thank you so much to everybody who handled the video yesterday about a certain pass that we're not going to talk about anymore because it's very divisive. I've lost subscribers, our bonds of unity have been tested, and we're just... we're done talking about it. I've addressed it. I've tried to be as moderate about it as I could. But mostly, I want to say thank you to you guys because you all handled it very, very well. Except for one person that that I saw whose comment got actually held for review, which I tweeted about it. I'm not going to put it up on this video because I don't want to put them on blast or anything. But... Just know that if you fire off a bunch of swear words and stuff at me, that stuff is definitely going to get flagged, and it's not going to get posted anyway. So, if you really want to angry comment at me about something, I guess find a better way to do it. I don't know. And then the other thing was, there was one comment that I did see, and there may have been others because I've tried to skim. There's a lot of comments that I'm realizing that I missed just from my feed. But there was one person who felt like I was calling them out, and that definitely was not the case. I, number one, don't really call people out. And if I do make a reference to someone, I usually try and say someone in the previous video made a comment about this, or... if I'm really overachieving at that particular time, I put up a little screen cap of their comment or something like that. And anytime I do that, it's typically to give them credit towards something that I'm talking about. I don't want to use any kind of platform or voice that I have to make someone's life hectic. Because that's not a good use of any platform. That's not what it should be about. So if you felt like I was calling out a particular thing that you were feeling, definitely not the case. In fact, I didn't really even get a chance to look at most of the comments on my reaction video to the Feh channel before I kind of put down thoughts and made the Feh Pass video. It was mostly just stuff that I had seen on Twitter, and this one in particular was about the entitlement issue, which definitely the entitlement that I was speaking to was there was a small amount, and that's why I mentioned the small amount of entitlement. There was a small amount of Twitter banter about how IS should just be grateful that anybody plays Heroes and that everything should be made available for free and blah, blah, blah. And that, if I didn't reference that or make that abundantly clear, then that's on me. But just know, I'm never really going to try and call anybody out. And if I do, I make it very clear. So that's my default note, I guess. But either way, just wanted to address that real quick. Let's move past that and make a quick comment about this, because normally I would do a prediction video about upcoming banners, right? But every once in a while, a Feh channel pops up, and it kind of ruins my chance to do that. And this was one of those instances. This is the new banner, Lovely Gifts, and it's the Valentine's banner. And we've already seen some of the skills and stuff like that. I'm not going to go over that necessarily, since this is just kind of a quickie video that I wanted to talk about, because I feel like all of the drama with the Feh Pass stuff kind of took away from something that was actually pretty cool, that I don't think is getting enough attention for the most part. And that is what they're doing with this banner. And I also caught something in the audio that mentioned new banners as well. So we're going to talk about this. We'll go over skills and all of that stuff when the trailer comes out, which may be tonight. It may be a 2-video kind of day. I'm not sure. But not only are we getting a free unit, that being Silk, and I know that we've seen her skills already. I know, it's a bummer. But it is what it is. Not only are we getting a free unit through Tempest Trials, not only are we getting a banner with, I guess, 3 more units? Is that right? Duo Alm, slash Silica, and then Rudolph and Conrad. The interesting thing about the banner is that this popped up, and this says that moving forward, implying all banners, special and normal heroes, will have the rates shown here. Now, one, that's pretty damn cool. I think it's a great idea to have seasonal 4-star units. Not only that, but they are going to have an increased rate. It's a bit of a bummer that our first one is going to be a red sword cav unit, which, you know, like, number one, the red pool is already pretty high. So if, even with the increased rate, like, I don't know, red pool is pretty clustered. Not to mention red, like, sword units, we have a lot of them. Sword cabs, we also kind of have a lot of them. But either way, it's a seasonal unit. If you like Conrad, this is a really good chance for you to be able to get a lot of copies of him. And more than likely, when these banners repeat every year, which they do, I think that the 4-star focus rate is going to continue, which is interesting. The other bit, which I don't know if you guys noticed or not, it kind of slid under the radar and never really talked about it. I did bring it up in the Discord. Altena got demoted from I think it was the last New Heroes banner that we had. And so, you know, the thing that in the video mentioned was that moving forward with all special and new hero summoning events, we're going to be seeing these rates. So that's kind of like cheekily implying that we're going to be getting 4-star heroes in every banner moving forward. But the downside is that they didn't really say whether or not that was going to be a staple. I personally think it would be great if they did. The downside, of course, like the upside is, of course, that you get, you know, there's a chance that the character you are most invested in that banner is a 4-star and therefore easier to get copies of, maybe even plus 10. I think after like 2 years ish, like of their banners, if you're trying hard enough, it's probably pretty easy to plus 10. You might even be able to do it on the first year if like you really focus down and you have the orb pack to, you know, if you have the amount of orbs to do it, you probably can. But of course the downside is going to be like, you know, 4-star heroes probably don't have that great of a skill, or like a base kit type situation. Their stat line's probably going to suffer a little bit. And of course, a lot of feathers. It's going to take a lot of feathers to get them up to 5-star if you want to like max merge them up to 10 or something like that. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it's good with the bad, right? It's like a more accessible Grail unit that you have to summon for. I think that's basically what these are going to be. And again, I don't know if they're going to be like a permanent staple, as in like the rates are set. That's what they said in the video, but they didn't say that every banner would then have a 4-star hero. So this might be kind of a tongue-in-cheek way of saying, if there is one, moving forward, this is what the rates are going to be. And I mean, they did say it for new heroes and special heroes, so that's kind of applying to every banner now that doesn't have legendary or mythical in front of its name for the most part. So I don't know. I think this is a really cool change. I think this is a really good benefit. Again, it's, you know, and I'm looking forward to things like summer banners, for example, where we're getting bombarded by banners, right? There's always 2 summer banners. There's always a lot. Most of like the book 1 heroes have been kind of superseded by either power creep or skills or something along those lines. Now you kind of have a chance to, like, you know, maybe maybe there's a unit that you really like, it's a 4-star, you don't really care about the 5 stars, you don't really have to try for them if you don't want to. That's kind of a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a big fan of that. So I think that this news kind of got overshadowed a bit. I don't know that anybody else is really talking about it because it's not maybe as flashy as a topic as the Feh Pass was, but this is good stuff, especially on the special banners. Not so much the new ones, because that's gonna create, you know, if every new banner does in fact have a 4-star hero and we're not getting any like possible demotes, like, I think that's preferred in terms of planning. However, that is like when they're off focus, i.e. they're no longer part of the new banner, they're just in the pool. It's gonna make the pool much bigger and a little less friendly to pull on under normal circumstances. So there's that. Like, there's units that have been demoted in 2019 that I still have not gotten. like back in the fall, like I still haven't pulled them, and I pull pretty frequently just in videos and things like that. So making that 4-star pool even bigger is a little overwhelming, but at least on rate up, it's probably better chances. So I think this is good news moving forward for sure. And again, I just wanted to kind of highlight this. I'm sure we'll have a trailer come out, so this may in fact be one of 2 videos that we're going to see today. Maybe not. Maybe tomorrow will be the trailer. Who knows? But we'll go over stats and skills for this particular banner. Well, not stats. We kind of have stats. Like, we kind of saw everything. To be honest, we kind of saw everything. So, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of waiting for the trailer to give my overall impression of this particular event. I am noticing a trend in dads being present on these banners. Like, that's a thing. I don't know if they're going to continue. Like, I think, wasn't Grail last year? I think Grail was there, and we had like so maybe that's a thing. I don't know. It could be cool. Who knows? But anyway, that's it. I wanted to make a quick video, express my gratitude to you guys for being cool and always having my back, and, you know, expressing contradictory views in a good way, in a healthy way. We'll say that, in a healthy way. So shout out to you guys who did that, and that's it, man. Like, I don't know. We'll have a summony-ish video at some point. We'll have a reaction-y-ish video. I'm still waiting to pull my guaranteed special hero yet. Don't know when I'm going to do that, but I think I've settled on blue because there's 2 or 3 in there that I don't have, and I wouldn't necessarily mind an extra Pent because I still just have the one and his IVs are terrible. And I love Pent. He's my boy. So, that said, thank you guys for watching. Sorry if this was a weird video. Just kind of wanted to address a bunch of different things at once and figured this might be a good way to do it. But anyway, normal content will resume. I am still piecing together a lot of information for Choose Your Legends, for statistical analysis and data-y things and nerd shit. So we'll get to that probably in a couple weeks or so, because I'm actually going to Katsucon next weekend, and I have some things to prepare for that. So there's also a special Feh anniversary video that I want to do if I have the time. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up. Happier times are ahead. Thank you guys for watching. Say whatever you want in the comments. I don't care. I don't care. Whatever makes you feel better. Sound off in the comments. Thank you guys for watching again, and I will catch you next time.